Man, so Deontay Wilder pretty much made it clear he's not about taking step aside money. He's not about doing tune-ups. Um, and he's gonna live that life that he's been putting out there. The things that he's been saying, talking about how he's a king. And in the previous video I said, you're calling yourself a king. Anybody can be a king when things are going good. Anybody can be a king when, you know, everything is prosperous. There's food for everybody. The grains are coming in. The horses are all healthy. The cows are all healthy. You know, you have plenty of gold and diamonds, sitting in your treasury. Soldiers are all strong and healthy and everything is peaceful. It's easy to do that. When that, herd of men come from the other side of the world and they're tearing everything up, and you got to stand up in times of pain and misery. That's what makes you a king. Coming off the defeat that he's just coming off of, you can't call yourself those words, and you can't, everything that he's been saying, you can't do that doing tune-ups, taking step aside money. You don't do that waiting until let me wait 2-3 fights and until let him take a couple of fights where he's getting hit up, and plus his extracurricular activities that he does outside of the ring, he'll be weakened a little bit. Then I'll take him on now. You take him on now. You take him on when he's at his peak, when he's at his highest, when he's at his strongest. Like I said, this is his Ali moment. This is that moment where if he's victorious in this situation, he becomes a legend. He becomes someone that's talked about for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. That video, that fight that people watch over and over and over and over and over can always remember. That's the moment that he has right now. And he's taking it straight on like a soldier. He's taking it straight on like the king that he says he is. He's accepting this battle. He lost that battle, but he's in that war and he's trying to end it. He's going in there trying to end it. He's not turning tail and running. He's living the words that come out of his mouth. So I got nothing but respect for him for that, whether he wins or loses, because he's willing to go right back into that fire and try to get back what's his. So we'll see what happens as far as that his coach that everybody thought that he had at first said he was going to get rid of. It looks as if he's bringing him back. They work the things out, and we'll see what kind of changes that they make. We'll see what kind of adjustments that he makes. When it comes to this fight that's coming up, obviously he's gonna have to rest for a little bit, get that equilibrium back that was knocked out of his damn head in his last fight, and just heal. And I don't know. They might do this fight during the summer, but I wouldn't be surprised if they waited until like September, the Mexican holiday. I wouldn't be surprised if they waited until then to do that fight, because it'll be huge at that time. And there's a possibility. I'm thinking there's probably a possibility that Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence might be fighting in the summer. I'm just thinking, because things have been really, really quiet when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. And Earl Spence is in the gym, but they haven't announced anything yet. So I guess we gotta see. I figure he's either gonna face Danny Garcia or he could face Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao might want to get him now. Think that he likes getting people when they're quote down. So this would be the perfect opportunity for him to get him coming off that accident. So that's why I say there's a big possibility that might happen. So if they have a big, huge fight coming during the summer, then basically that would mean that they would end up pushing this back. They'll end up pushing this probably until September, because they're going to want this fight to have its own time. You can do something like even have like an Andrew Ruiz fight on the undercard or something like that. You can make it monstrous. It could be a monstrous fight. And I understand that the WBC champion is supposed to fight Dillian White, I guess, in February. Fight this big though, yeah, they're gonna push that to the side. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if they actually held on to this fight until September. What's it? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yep, about 6 months. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? September, October, November, January. Yeah, I don't know. what the hell I'm talking about with the February thing. It'd be way before February for Dillian White, but we'll see what happens. But you know, congratulations to him. He's standing up like the king that he says that he is. You know, and doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? They got his belt, you know, being held hostage right now. You know, and it's about to be time to storm the castle, man, and get that and get that back. You know, it's time to get that belt back. You know, and everybody that, you know, believed in him before should believe in him now. Should believe that he's capable of doing that now. You know, and like I said in previous videos, stop all that take side money and heal yourself, all that, oh, you know, you should do tune-ups and let him, you know, basically wither down a little bit. Nah, we want him at his strongest. We want him, you know, fully hydrated, food in this system, been working out, healthy, no injuries, strong as hell, at his peak. You know, take him down then. So when you take him down then, you get all the glory. You get all the glory. Ain't no but this there can't be no excuses. You take that man down now. No excuses. Not to mention, it's going to be one of the biggest fights ever in the history of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if this fight does 1 million pay-per-views plus in the UK. And I wouldn't be surprised if this fight does anywhere from, I believe it's going to do anywhere from 1.7 to 2 million pay-per-views in the United States. That's what I believe it's going to do, especially with these two entities promoting it, as you know, this time around as well. You know, so congratulations to Deontay Wilder for exercising this rematch, being a man, you know, being the king that he is, and going right back in there to war. The battle is lost, but this battle right here, this is the final one. This is for the war. This is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles. You know? And he's trying to slaughter everything. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.